Hey, Dr. Josh Wagner here with Patient Mastery. In this video, I'm going to share with you one of the two must-have, most powerful doctor mindsets. I learned this in my first few months in practice when I had a fibromyalgia patient, let's call him Jonathan, come in, young man, early 20s, could hardly get to my practice, had to have the help of his girlfriend just to get him there, couldn't work, lived in his mom's house, sat all day watching TV on the couch because every single movement of his body caused pain in every cell, and he was completely incapacitated. I had all the confidence in the world. My care could make a difference in improving the quality of his life and reducing his pain, without a doubt. Went through the entire consult, did the exam, invited him back to go over recommendations, 2 days, and he didn't show up. Didn't call, didn't email. Staff calls, no answer, leaves a voicemail, email, check in on him. Another couple of days go by, check in again, didn't hear anything, and I write it off that, it wasn't for him. Somehow I dropped the ball. Forgot about it. A couple of days later, an email comes back from him. It's about a paragraph thanking me for the time I spent with him, the consult, letting me know he's not going to continue. And then there was one sentence right in the middle of that paragraph. When I read it, it hit me like a knife going into my ribs. And he wrote, "Dr. Wagner, the reason I'm not continuing with you is because it felt like you needed me more than I needed you." Now remember, this was someone who had no quality of life. That was not fun to read. When I saw that, I made a line in the sand that I will never, ever come off like that to new patients. Now, was I in a needy state? Absolutely. I was $200,000 in debt. I was starting to practice from scratch. I was wet behind the ears. I was completely robotic and scripted from practice management. And I was saying things that I didn't believe in because that's all I was taught. Now, what's more important is that you can drop that. And it's very common as a chiropractor over the last 40 years of practice management influence to feel needy no matter where you are in practice. Your volume, your income, helping more patients, being more of an influence in your community. It is very susceptible in our practice, in our profession, in practice, to never feel good enough, always being compared to colleagues. And that fosters a neediness mentality. I'm never having enough new patients. Patients need to stay longer. I need to make more. I need to see more patients per week. I'm getting judged. Unfortunately, that's really common. And that breeds the most unattractive quality, which is neediness. So if you know that's in the back of your mind, or if you know in some way, shape, or form what you're saying to patients is causing that neediness mindset and energy to come out, you're sabotaging the relationship because you're pushing them away from you. No one wants to get closer to someone who's needy. So in the 5-minute recommendations conversation I teach to chiropractors, there is an entire section, that's only about 45 seconds, that displays unneediness ethically and honestly, so there's more chance the patient will be inspired and want to invest in you and be attracted to you and the care you offer. But before getting that at a live training or in the online program, just think of everywhere in your practice right now where you may be coming off procedurally, communication-wise, or just in your head with a needy mindset, because patients can feel it, staff can feel it, and it's the #1 sabotage and unattractive factor in practice that causes more people to disappear, not invest, not stay with you, and not refer. You go from neediness to unneediness and watch the difference in patient attraction, retention, referrals, which means more profits, more fun, and more ease without any more overhead. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all you do.